Please stand for the presentation of colors. Follow me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Your graduate has asked that you treat this exercise with the utmost respect. Every graduate deserves to hear his or her name announced. Noisemakers, screaming, horns, bells, yells, confetti, or any other distractors are not conducive to maintaining the dignity and grandeur of this event. We ask that you hold your applause and congratulatory yells until after all graduates are recognized so that the next name called can be clearly heard. Your assistance will help provide the very best graduation for each of our students. Thank you in advance for your cooperation to ensure a dignified graduation ceremony. Sus graduantes han pedido que todos observan esta ceremonia con todo respeto como lo merecen. Cada graduante merece oír su nombre cuando se anuncia. Pitos, campanas, gritos, confeti o otras distracciones no ayudan a mantener la dignidad y grandeza de este evento. Y por favor, que apagan sus teléfonos celulares. Les pedimos que detengan su aplauso hasta que todos los graduantes han sido anunciados. Su asistencia proveerá la mejor graduación para cada estudiante. Gracias por su cooperación en asegurar una ceremonia de graduación con dignidad. And please, audience, if you turn off all cell phones. At this time, we will have Harani Yifru introduce our honored guests.
Good evening, my fellow Chargers, class, friends, family, my fellow seniors. Are y'all ready to get this over with? Well, as Dr. Hackmack has introduced me, my name is Harani Yifru, and I'm the senior class vice president of the class officers. And I'm here to introduce Mrs. Conrad. The name of the schools evoke of the character of the person whom they were named. We here at Imogen Conrad High School are especially proud of our namesake, Dr. Conrad. A school noted physician and an educated advocate, Dr. Conrad, worked on the Dallas board for a decade, prompting free lunch for economical disadvantage and the investigation and administration staff and schools. He worked to help shape Texas for reformers, including pre-kindergarten and no pass, no rules. He worked hard for all of us and then returned to his practice in Dallas, where he never moved his office from the neighborhood where he started, because he wanted his clients to have convenient access to his service. His wife, Miss Eleanor Conrad, worked and stood by his side throughout his career and home life. And she and their children continue to honor his legacy in our community. In addition, this honors us with her presence and participation in our celebration of graduation exercise. Please join me to introduce Miss Eleanor Conrad.
I too want to welcome Mrs. Conrad and all our other distinguished guests. With us today, we have our outgoing board member, Mr. Bruce Parrott. And we have our new board member, Mr. Dan Mitchkay. And we will be hearing from him shortly. I do want to welcome you to the 4th graduation of Emmett J. Conrad High School. Bienvenidos a la graduación, el cuarto vez de la Escuela Conrad. You know, a student Conrad comes from many, many different walks of life and many, many countries. We're the school of many cultures. This has been a difficult year for us at Conrad for our graduates. First of all, they had a new principal. They lost many of their beloved teachers due to leveling. We had the death of 3 students, and then in spring break, the sudden death of our beloved librarian, Dr. Blair. It's had many, many challenges, but one thing our students learned this year was to persevere and keep going and not give up. So regardless of the obstacles, the students have made it, they have graduated, and we're here to honor them. We have many, many exceptional students here at Conrad High School. Those who have excelled academically are wearing gold graduation robes, and they're sitting up here in the front. And many are wearing a white National Honor Society collar. Others who have completed their academy requirements or who have shown personal growth and community service are wearing honor cords, and you'll see those around their neck. Then in your program, in the back, there is a legend showing that many students receive scholarships. It's here in the back, and you will see by their names a little mark if they received a scholarship or some kind of recognition. Please join me in congratulating these students for their accomplishments. I would now like to introduce our salutatorian, Mr. Jordan Pacifica, to say a few words, and after he speaks, he will introduce our valedictorian.
Thank you, Dr. Hackamat. I welcome all of you to the graduation of the Conrad class of 2012. I am very grateful and thankful to be here tonight. To all of my classmates, congratulations. Be strong, be courageous. As we close our books, put down our pens, and become the future Conrad alumni class of 2012, we leave with the satisfaction of having accomplished an important milestone in our lives. We have spent, in general, 1/4 of our present lifetime together. This immense sum of time has been filled with hard work, great successes, and trying disappointments, all of which bring us to this day. To our families, you have held us up from our first steps through the steps we will take today. The result of your endless support that you have given us in believing that we can achieve challenging goals that we never imagined possible has been etched into each of us and will carry us through any situation we come across. To all of our teachers, you have taught us more about life than any mere book could ever hold. The countless hours of instruction, perseverance, understanding, and patience in accepting each of us for who we are shows the extent of your professionalism and character. It is because of your sacrifices and dedication that our respect for you has truly been earned. And through this respect, we have come to call you our friends. To our class of 2012, I see a great potential in each of us, a potential that has been proven in our time at Conrad and reaches far above anyone's comprehension. We are charged with the Conrad spirit that will electrify all those we encounter in every endeavor we take on. No matter what came our way, we faced it head on, conquered it. It is this spirit that will pull us through all the obstacles of the future. We have been given the ability to continue in hard times and to be truly grateful in every success. Some of us will go on to college and some will enter the workplace, but wherever we go or whatever we choose, there will always be a solid bond that holds us together. We have been placed here at this time in creation to be friends and classmates, and we leave equipped with confidence in accepting our responsibilities to make a difference in our world. We will forever remember our experiences and our Conrad family. Thank you. Now, the valedictorian, Francisco Arredondo.
Welcome, fellow students, parents, trustee Mr. Parrott, new trustee Mr. Mitchke, honorable Ms. Conrad, and esteemed guests. Many of us thought this day would never come. I myself thought it would never come with the burdens of education. Today is the day we take our future by the reins and charge a path toward success. Some of us may not know what to do with the responsibilities that are about to be bestowed today. However, we welcome the challenge, assured that Conrad has instilled into us every necessary resource to include confidence, respect, diversity, and adaptation. It is with these traits that we will find these answers and our destiny. In the past 2 years, we all shed many tears. We lost our beloved coach, librarian, and some of our fellow students. We want to remember our friends who passed away. Let's not take their deaths in vain. We need to remember all the wonderful moments we shared with them. We lost our own coach, Art. She was a coach, mentor, and a second mother to the Lady Chargers basketball team. There was Beatrice, who was smart with a bright future and an even brighter personality. There was also Umberto, who was a loving father and a great friend to all the people he knew. Our own Dr. Blair was suddenly taken away from us. Dr. Blair was a person full of love, knowledge, and integrity. There was also my close friend Elena Thomas, who was a helper and influenced me to be more outgoing and live life to the fullest. We will always have their presence in our hearts, and in their honor, we will continue to strive toward success. It is not a matter of how often we get knocked down to the ground. Our true strength lies in how many times we got back up and continue to our future. So at this time, I would like for everyone to take a brief moment to remember them in our own way and to dedicate not only this ceremony, but all our success in their honor. I want to quote Cheryl Adams, who states who we are today. Energy is equal to desire and purpose. In Spanish, we call it ganas. We all had the energy to wake up early to go to school, graduate, and walk across the stage. What fuels us is our destiny to do something in our life, to be something great that many people never had the opportunity to achieve. We knew our purpose in life for the most part. With our resourcefulness, now we will continue to comprehend our complete potential. We have gone through much adversity through these past few years, yet we have not given up, because we are strong, resilient human beings. Eric Hoffner once stated, "Treasure the memories of past misfortunes. They constitute our bank of fortitude." But let us not forget that life is full of equilibriums, for every hardship presents opportunities, resulting in joy and satisfaction. It is with these balances which make us who we are. Since we are talking about the past, I would like to pay tribute to some of the most influential people in my life who have helped me reach this marvelous day. I would like to pay tribute to my parents. Ma y Pa, both of you have given me whatever I wished or asked for. You spend your precious time to just keep me ahead in school and make sure I would be a respectful man who knows the true value of education. For all that, I thank you, Mom and Dad. I would like to thank my family. Each of you individually helped me grow to be who I am, and no one can ever change that. I would also like to thank the Seagoville Bread Basket for allowing me to volunteer with them. It opened my eyes and made me grateful, and I realized that giving back is one of the most richest rewards anyone can receive. I would also like to thank all my teachers who have supported me to excel in school and take the more rigorous curriculum. Without their encouragement and insistence to set my goals higher and higher, I would not be here. Our future is about to unravel in mere moments. At this time, I would like to thank Conrad as a safe and nurturing learning environment. We have learned through this marvelous school how to apply ourselves with perseverance, creativity, and aptitude to succeed. We need to remember that we may not know how to apply these applications without succeeding or failing many times until we perfect them. The country will soon be going to a crossroads, and I challenge all my fellow graduates to embrace our first opportunity to fully participate in our wonderful nation and partake in the elections this fall. Let's hope the Mayan prophecy is not correct and there will be December 13, 2012. If we are not fortunate, then at least we will always be the best and last class to graduate. Let us not forget where we came from, since that is how we became who we are. Our past may lend a lending hand to elevate ourselves from beyond where we came to be self-sufficient and achieve the American dream, no matter what the dream may be. We have to go through much hardship to reach the fruits of success and fortune. In a few moments, we will graduate. We may grow apart, be successful, find fortune, and have many adventures. But let's not forget this day, our day. Today, Conrad, our family, and friends come together for a realization that we are truly better than we were 12 years ago. More importantly, we have goals to accomplish. Some of us will become nurses, doctors, engineers, teachers, businessmen, restaurant owners, and so on. As we achieve, we must reach back and help others who are in need. I bid a goodbye with a sincere hope and wish that we all will have wonderful lives.
Hello, I'm Jessica. I'd first like to take a second to thank Mr. Bruce Parrott, our former District 3 trustee, for his hard work and dedication over the past years. I'd now like to welcome to the Charger family, Mr. Dan Mitch Kay. Mr. Mitch Kay is a partner at the law firm Akin and Gump. He has been recognized by D Magazine as one of the best lawyers in Dallas and by Texas Monthly a super lawyer. And one of the best lawyers in America. He has spent countless hours dedicating his time to Dallas Independent School District's volunteering in our schools. And recently won the election he recently won the election to be our new District 3 representative. So now let's have a round of applause for Mr. Dan Mitch Kay.
Well, thank you very much for that nice introduction. Good afternoon, graduates, and congratulations on the accomplishments we are celebrating today. Your families, your teachers, your friends are all very proud of you, and I know Mrs. Conrad is very proud of you as well. As the newest member of the school board, it is a high honor for me to be able to say a few words to you, the Emmett J. Conrad class of 2012, as you move on to a new and exciting phase of your life. In putting together these remarks, I did a lot of research and I talked to many people. They had all sorts of advice, but there was one common recommendation. They said, above all else, a commencement address should be brief. You will be relieved to know that I will follow that advice. Instead of a 2-hour speech, mine will only be an hour and a half. As graduates, you are moving into a bigger world. You'll have greater opportunities, more challenges, and many hard decisions. My advice to you is to follow your dreams. But whatever your dreams are, understand that you're not likely to reach them easily or quickly. Along the way, you'll have disappointments and setbacks. But don't ever give up on your dreams. Don't ever give up on yourself. Almost every successful person, every person who achieves his or her dreams has had to overcome setbacks along the way. Vince Lombardi, the great football coach, said it this way: it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up. And the two most successful coaches in the history of the Dallas Cowboys have a lot in common, even though they have very different personalities. Tom Landry and Jimmy Johnson each finished dead last in their first NFL seasons, yet they persevered. They did not give up their dreams, and each of them went on to win 2 Super Bowls. To cite another example from the world of sports, every year baseball honors its pitcher of the year with an award named after Cy Young. Cy Young has the most wins in the history of Major League Baseball. He also has the most losses. And Abraham Lincoln, of course, is one of the greatest presidents. But before he was elected president, he ran for the state legislature and lost. Then he ran for Congress and lost. Then he ran for the Senate twice and lost both times. Then he sought his party's nomination for vice president, and he didn't get it. But he never gave up on himself. And when he became president in 1861, he never gave up on his goal of keeping the country together despite numerous losses on the battlefield during the Civil War. We all know that Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, but few know that it took him over 1,000 tries to do it. He didn't give up. He once described his attempts this way: I did not fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. Whatever your dreams are, they will involve some risk of failure. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams just because you might not succeed right away. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful entertainers and businesswomen in history, said it this way: I believe that one of life's greatest risks is never daring to risk. Do the thing you think you cannot do. Fail at it. Try again. Do better the next time. And a long time ago, Mark Twain wrote, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you did not do than by the ones you did. And finally, let me close with a quote from Wayne Gretzky, the greatest hockey player in history, hockey's all-time leading scorer. He made the same point this way. He said, you miss all of the shots that you don't take. So go out there and follow your dreams. Don't be afraid to fail. And when you fall and stumble, and you will fall and stumble, get back up again. Congratulations to each of you, your families, and your teachers. I wish you every success in life. Thank you.
Thank you for those wonderful messages from our valedictorian and our salutatorian and from Mr. Mitch Kay. You know, all of our students have worked very, very hard this year. Their teachers have worked very, very hard. They have helped each student individually achieve their dream, and we're pleased now to say that we're going to release them to the world to go on to college and to whatever their life is going to be, and we wish them the best. So as principal of Emmett J. Conrad High School, I hereby affirm that each candidate has met all requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and they are qualified to receive their diplomas, or they are otherwise they are otherwise qualified to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District. So now what we've all been waiting for, the announcement of our graduates. Graduates, if you will come up, Ms. Rodriguez will be our wonderful senior counselor. We'll be calling out the names.
Francisco Arredondo. Jordan Lee Prosifka. Gerardo Zavala. Ismael Piana. Aldo Medina. Jose Manuel Chavez. Milton Lee Bland Jr. Christine Lado. Herani Velete Yifru. Iris Jasmine Vega. Darius Anthony Patterson. Angélica Contreras. Miguel Méndez. Rubicelia Delgado García. Eric Villegas. Jawan Curry. Enkutata Shamare. Anthony Jerome Bolton. Jerry Dale Dobbs Jr. Rafif Allah Musin. Janie Molina. Reina Alvarado. Janet Ann Akorkin. Brianna L. Johnson. Carla Esmeralda Lainez. Casey Devon Newsom. Elena Angélica Tamés. Michelle Acuña. What? Bishno Dekari. Fabiola Aguilar. Omar Aguirre. Ahmed Al-Casey. Karar Al-Tamimi. Karen Alanis. Bianca Isidra Alanis. Osman Ali. Sergio Alvarado. Ever Alejandro Andino. Aaron Andrews. Noe Andrew Arriaza. Ali Arrona. Diana Eira Baez. Victor Gabriel Baires. Darcy A. Barajas. Albert Barascorza. María Guadalupe Barcenas. Mayra Karina Barco. Andrés Barrios. Roxanne Barron. Ontaria Lachey Batiste. Ram Kumar Bandari. Willard Blue IV. Joe Bravo. Maxiani Bravo. Vanessa Briseño. Devante Travion Brown. Khalil Hakeem Brown. Xavier Brown. Alexis L'Oreal Brown Edwards. Chavanda Bryant. Diamond Buckley, Anaís Buitrón, Perla Yvette Calderón, Gustavo Aciel Camacho, Luis Alex Campos, Eberto Cándido III, Lisette Carrillo, Courtney Dion Carter, Jalen Damon Chapman, Cesar Chavez, Hilda Chavez, Shantavia Nicole Chisholm Shaw, Andrés Alejandro Colón, Rubén Jeremy Colón, Stephanie Montserrat Cortez, Randy Cortez, Jocelyn Costilla, Verlanda Coy, Torian Alexander Crawford, Shaba Latrell Crittenden Wade, Brianna Cross, Itzel Cruz, Marco Antonio Cruz, Tash Prasad Dahal, Shakira Casey Nicole Daniels, John Mark Da Silva, Miriam De Leon, Gerardo Diaz Jr., Isaí Diaz, Gustavo Dominguez, Stephanie Esmeralda Dominguez, ready? Charlene Leontine Claiborne, DeAndre Dorsey, Jason Conrad Dove II, Brendan Avery Dunn, Jasmine Nicole Dunn, Carlos Marcelino Duran, Felipe Duran, Daishika Samante Ellison, Tamilola Enilari, Estefany Esparza, Katrina Espinal, Jennifer Lynn Fernandez, Lacey Marie Fields, Jerry Lane Fletcher Jr., Elmer Diaz Flores, Calvin Kirk Ford II, Charles Ray Franklin II, Jordan H. Franklin, Brandon Fuentes, Chandra Maya Gajarel, Jose Luis Gallegos, Alice Garcia, Ivan Israel Barron Garcia, Jessica Esmeralda Garcia, Lisette Garcia, Geraldine Garcia, Montego R. Germany, Ganga Maya Gailey, McClellan L. Grant, William Joseph Grant, Ama Guda, Josiah Scarola, Kadavian Javon Henderson. Edgar Hernandez. Emmanuel Hernandez. Nombre. Jorge Hernandez. Lisette Hernandez. María del Socorro Hernandez. Rex Stewart Hernandez. Destiny Danae Herrera. Victoria Hobbs. Aisha Janae Holden Summers. Bryce F. Holman. Mayra Honorato. Adrian Darrell Hunter. Ryan Tyrone Hunter. Michael Dante Hutchins. Evelyn Argelia Ibanez. Shaven Ifendu. Baba Nuru Jallo. Silas Averion Jefferson. Miriam Jimenez. Rushan Dwayne Johnson. Robin Z. Johnson. Willie Johnson. Cami Yvonne Jones. LeKendrick V. Jordan. Juan Carlos Juarez. Sebe Cava. Vivas Coughley. Anthony Curl II. Corey Ann Landers. Jerry Latimer. Evelyn Lasso. Matthew Maurice Lloyd. Katie Lopez. Miriam Lopez. Dylan Luitel. Rubén Eduardo Luna. Bobby Louis Mackey. Anthony J. Magallanes. Cristian Danilo Maldonado. Ladarius Matthew Manning. Miguel Martinez. We need to show the greatest respect, seniors. Seniors, we need to show the greatest respect for this ceremony. Jesse Mendez. Chartiz Francesca Merritt. Vershay Michael. Erica Mong. Gregory Joe Morales, Jr. Yesenia Hermione Moreno. Alan Javier Morín. Jesús Eduardo Muñoz Alfaro. Michaela Brichet Morel. David Lee Neighbors, Jr. Sahar Sajid Nashur. Agustin Torres Nava. Diraj Nepal. Tayara Nicole Newhouse. Duke Don Wynn. Ty Hunter Nicholson. Raquel Niño. Bim Nirula. Freddy Maximiliano Noveron. Maria Esther Novoa. Alex Ojeda. Fiorella Anayensi Olivares. Davy Orozco. Jessica Padierna. Carlos Enrique Pavón. Yamira Pérez. Haley Montrese Phillips. Andrew Don Finnessy. Cherie T. Pickles. Andrea Pinzon. Eva Pisano. Bim Pokro. Dana Patty Pokro. Nelly Ramirez. Judith Nuria Ramirez. Adela Renteria. Jaman Ravan Richardson. Astrid Cristina Rodas. Dianés Rodríguez. Elena de Jesús Rodríguez. George A. Rodríguez. Luis Armando Rodríguez. Oscar Rodríguez. Vanessa Amy Rodríguez. Pedro Rodríguez Hernández. Anthony Cruz Rojas. Vivian M. Rosales. Cynthia Bernice Salazar. Eduardo Salazar. Irene Anaí Salazar. Juan Salazar. Albert Salmerón. Diamond Laquel Samples. Angel Sanchez. Jocelyn Sanchez. Joel Sanchez. Jorge Sanchez. Baldomero Jaime Sandoval. Creon Talamedia Seastrunk. Jonathan Edward Small. Brittany Vershawn Smith. Jamisha Arshima Smith. Brandon Smith McGee. Irving Gerardo Solis. Eric Soto. Alejandra Soto Monge. Marlene Saryushak. Gabrielle L. Street. Caleb J. Taylor Lewis. Hector Teo. Noon Cien Troy. Sharita Gordy Thomas. Timothy Lee Thomas. David Tirado. Dana Tiwari. Tyler J. Tooks. Adriana Torres. Eric Torres. Miguel Ángel Torres. Gloria Angelica Valencia. Ladarius Bernard Valentine. Vanessa Giselle Vences. Ramon Verdin. Robert Charles Victor Jr. Ingrid Villarreal. DeMarcus Jamonte Wade. Jody Bassnett. Dwayne Hatfield. Ashley Dawn Wagner. Kimberly Shadell Waiters. Lanisha Lavette Walton. Brandon Stone Westbrook. Demondrick Roshan Williams. Deontay LaTroy Williams. Jamandra Ann Williams. Jantricia Lakeisha Woods. Areli Senil. Ja'Cory Greer. Natalie Mendoza.
Please stand and join me as we sing the school song. It's printed at the bottom of your program on the left side. Audience, you may be seated. Students, please remain standing. Seniors. And audience, please remain seated until all the students have gone out, and they'll meet you in the front. As we stand together for the last time as students of Conrad High School, I wish to offer my congratulations on your accomplishments and wish you safe journey and God's blessing. Using your right hand, please turn your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap to signify you are now graduates of Emmett J. Conrad High School. Congratulations, class of 2012.